Hey guys, it's Phil coming back at you with another video. Today, I'm back. I'm excited. I know it's been a while, and I was thinking about, man, what is this even going to look like? Where have I been? What's going on? And I've had a lot going on in my personal life, trying to balance everything, trying not to go insane. But I'm back. I'm excited. And it was just a matter of just wondering when I was coming back. And the more that you don't do something, the easier it is to continue not doing it. So I'm back. I'm excited. And if you've been repping and rocking with me in the time that I've not been putting out videos, I appreciate every single one of you guys because it means the world to me. And it's tough. It's tough to get back into it. But just know I'm back. I've been helping people. I've been still doing everything that I normally would do besides making videos, but I'm back. I'm going to be more consistent. I'm going to keep doing everything that I need to do to help you guys get it done. And I'm not going to be sharing the people that have passed since my last video. That will be my next video, and I will be posting that either at the tail end this weekend or next week at the very beginning. I promise that to you guys, but I just wanted to drop a shout and say that I'm going to be doing a free study group this Saturday, 6/26. And if you're like, Phil, should I attend that study group? Well, if you're struggling to pass your exam, you want tips and motivation on how to get this thing done and walk in the exam and kick it directly in the chest, as well as hear how other people have walked in the exam, kicked it directly in the chest, got the job done, pushed past the self-doubt and all of that, definitely feel free to do that. And if you're like, Phil, how in the heck do I join that study group? Click the link down below in the description. It's the thing under the title, View More, and I will be doing at the tail end of this video how to sign up, walking you through step by step. So stay tuned to that because I know a lot of times people don't watch the video until the end and then they get confused on how to sign up. So I will be walking you through that step as well. But if you're like, Phil, where in the heck have you been? What are the next Sunday study groups? The next Sunday study groups are as follows: 627 acronym and practice questions. So we'll be going over each level of the acronym and reviewing practice questions. But I always say this, but I'm going to say it again. If you walk into that session and expect to get every single question right, it is oftentimes going to leave you let down or be blaming yourself of like, man, what the heck's going on? What's doing this? Because the questions that I write are often more difficult than the ones on the exam. So come with an open mind and know that I'm going to push you to the next level to become the best possible version of yourself. So that way, when you walk into the exam, it's going to be absolutely easy for you. 7-4, family and group therapy. So going over the different family modalities and different considerations with groups. 7-11, DSM-5 adults, and then going over the different medications, not being able to memorize, but being able to recognize and apply them to walk into the exam to kick it directly in the chest. 7-18, research, program development, and a program evaluation. 7-25, practice questions. And if you're like, Phil, I want to join both the 627 and the 725 session, are the questions going to be the same? Absolutely not, because I write different questions for every single session. So if you've been in a study group before but went over practice questions, you're still going to be able to benefit from these sessions. 8-1, Freudian theory, and 8-8, human developmental theories. And if you're interested in the Sunday study groups, you can send me an email at berda24@gmail.com or click down below in the description. It'll send you to my calendar and you'll be able to register. But if you're like, Phil, I totally want to get there, but I can't get there at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I have a busy schedule. I want to get there, but I'm not going to be there for the whole session. Live attendance to the study groups are not 100% required because I record every single session. So if you're not able to attend live, you're still going to be able to benefit. So register. You'll get sent the link to the recording as well as the study documents that we went over with all the content and the practice questions that we go over in each session sent to you if you're not able to attend live. But if you are able to attend live, you're still going to get the recording and the documents and everything as well, because it's almost impossible to be able to remember everything in that a span of time. And the Sunday study groups are 7 p.m. Eastern time until whatever, because there's a question and answer segment after end of each study group that I end when everyone has their questions answered. So again, the Sunday study groups, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want any information for those, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com or click the link down below in the description. I also do still offer individual tutoring. It's a hectic schedule. And if you're like, Phil, I want to rep and rock with you. Just be aware that my individual tutoring schedule books out 3 to 4 weeks in advance. So if your exam is prior to that, you can send me an email at berda24@gmail.com. I can add you to the tutoring cancellation list or the waiting list, but please be mindful that if you want tutoring, to plan ahead, because I hate turning people away, because I want to help as many people as I possibly can. So if you want any information about individual tutoring, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com or click the link down below in the description that says individual tutoring, as well as I'm bringing the one-day course back again. We did not have one in June because everything is just so busy and hectic. I had an amazing opportunity with the university in Texas that brought me in and had me do a one-day course for them. So that was an amazing thing. But it delayed my ability to be able to do a one-day course for you guys, my community. But I am bringing it back in July. So the next one-day course is going to be July 10th, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time, going into whenever they kick us out. And they can't kick us out because I'm the host, and I don't really put a time parameter on it because it's invariable based on the fact that we're not really sure what the heck is going on within that, because there's a question and answer segment afterwards. So if it can go, as long as people have questions and all of those different things. But if you're like, Phil, I'm interested in the one-day course, what is it? It is the most successful thing that I've ever done, based on the fact that it's the most amount of time and exposure that you get to me, gives you a set of questions, and gives you like a power-up of exactly what you particularly could utilize to walk in the exam to kick it directly in the chest, because it covers the tips I find most helpful for people to walk in the exam and pass, most common reasons why people fail the exam, because the best way to learn is through other people's experiences. We're also breaking down multiple different topics within the session: subpoena versus court order, referral versus supervision, DSM-5, the personality disorders, difference between bipolar 1 versus bipolar 2 disorder, the schizophrenia spectrum, the different medications, community interventions, and as well as going over the acronym and the 5-step process that I recommend people to utilize to break down the questions, to kick it directly in the chest to get the job done, and going over 25 practice questions. And again, I said it before, but if you're going to come into this session and expect to get every single question right, stop yourself and have that open-mindedness, because these questions are going to be so difficult, because I'd rather put you in difficult situations outside of the exam, so that way when you walk inside of the exam, it's not as difficult and you feel more comfortable and confident. So do not expect to be perfect, but expect to do what you can in order to do the best that you can when you walk into the exam. And it is also possible, if you're like, Phil, my exam is before 7:10, I want to get my hands on the one-day course and I want to benefit from it, it is possible to get a previously recorded session that I've done. So if you're interested in the live one-day course or the recorded one-day course, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com, and I can drop you a shout and give you the information for that. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single one of you that reps and rocks with me and supports me in any capacity. And for those that do not know, Audible has continued to partner with both my YouTube videos and my podcast. So if you want to support me as well as support them, go to my Audible affiliate link at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. Sign up for the 30-day free trial. Signing up for the 30-day free trial is how you can support me. And if you're like, Phil, I always hear you talking about Audible. What the heck is it? I want to help. I want to benefit, but I'm not really sure what it is. Audible is an easy way for you to get information and gain knowledge on the go. So if you're busy just like me and you still want to become the best possible version of yourself, Audible is an easy way to do it via audio books that you can just plug into your ear as you're driving and or just sitting there trying to collect yourself and practicing self-care, but become the best possible version of yourself. And Audible is an easy way to help grow and advance yourself to the next level. So if you want to support me as well as support them, go to my Audible affiliate link at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. Sign up for the 30-day free trial. And if you're like, Phil, I'm going to sign up for the 30-day free trial, what should I get with my free book? There are a couple that I would recommend. They are as follows: The Alchemist, Just Mercy, The Power of Habit, and Outliers. Each of them have different lessons and knowledge and pieces of information that can help you progress both professionally and personally to become the best possible version of yourself, because that's the goal, is to continue growing and becoming the best version of you that you can be for you and those around you. So if you want to support me as well as support them, go to my Audible affiliate link at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. Sign up for the 30-day free trial. And if you found this video helpful and you want to help me out and to have it reach other social workers, hit the thumbs up button down below. next to the title. The more likes that we can get, the more people that are able to see it, as well as do me a favor, drop a comment down below saying one positive thing either you've gained from my videos, one positive thing that you want other people to know, or something that you walked in the exam, kicked it directly in the chest, and got the job done, because you don't know how much the comments both benefit me as well as other people, because we all are in this together to become the best possible version. And if you haven't already, click down below, subscribe, hit the bell notification next to it, because like I said, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be producing as much as I possibly can. If you have any questions or anything, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com. But let's get into how to sign up for the free study group this Saturday, 6/26, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So what you will do is go down below in the description of this video. It'll have the link to sign up. Click it, and then you will be brought to the calendar. So after you click the link, this is what you're going to see. You are going to see this screen right here. So once you click the link, you're going to see this. You're going to hit your time zone. Your time zone is going to be super duper important here, because that's going to impact your reminder emails. You'll get a 24-hour and a 1-hour reminder email. So making sure that your time zone is whatever your time zone is. My time zone is Eastern Time. So there's only going to be one scheduled date, which is the 26th, which is this Saturday. You'll hit add time. You'll hit continue. You'll enter your name. For those that do not know, my name is Phil Luttrell. And then your email, make sure you type it in correctly, because you don't want your reminder emails not to come to you. So for those that do not know, my email is berda24@gmail.com. You'll hit complete appointment. This is going to be the link to the session. So if you want to keep it, copy and paste it somewhere. It's 100% possible to do so, and this is how you are going to join the session. But if you're like, Phil, oh my gosh, I clicked off of it, I'm not really sure what particularly I need to do within this situation, well, you're going to get a reminder email. So this is the process on how to sign up for the free study group this Saturday, 6/26, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, if you're struggling to pass your exam, you want tips or motivation, or want to hear how other people walked in the exam and kicked it directly in the chest, that is how you're particularly going to be able to benefit from that. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you need anything from me, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com. I hope to see you all this Saturday, 6/26, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, until whenever they kick us out, because I'm going to give as much as I possibly can to you guys, because you always do the same for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of your guys' self. Be safe. Practice self-care. Keep pushing yourself to become the best possible version of yourself. And if you're walking the exam, kick it directly in the chest. Get the job done. Let me know how it goes. And I'm out of here, guys. And peace out, guys.